was a tough season for Cooper last year. He started great. He played as well as anybody did in non-conference play. But once he had to face some, better scouting in the Valley, he cooled off. And not only that, but the one thing that nobody expected necessarily for Indiana State this past year was what an option LaRavia and Williams would be offensively. So it took shots away from him too. It's not that he needs to work on his shot, because I think his shot is okay. He needs to pick his spots a little bit better. He needs to get better defensively too. As far as LaRavia is concerned, he just needs to continue doing what he was doing. I mean, he was a bulldog, worked very hard. He was in there. Tyreek Key is kind of a notorious gym rat. He's in the gym all the time. And both LaRavia and Trey Williams both picked up on that, and they weren't always in the gym with him, but they certainly participated in a lot of his off-practice activities. The work ethic that Jake LaRavia has is outstanding. He worked by the second half of the Valley season. He was starting to become the player we thought he was going to be as a stretch forward. He was shooting his three-point shot a little bit more often. And I don't think that's ever going to be the dominant part of his game, but if he can make it part of his game, that just makes him that much more difficult to defend, because, not every four can go out and defend him out there. So Trey Williams just needs to, work on his offensive game just a little bit. I mean, he didn't give you any surprises. He went in, he posted you up, usually back to the basket, threw up a hook shot, and he was very good at it. So he may want to diversify his offensive game a little bit to make it, less easy to scout him. But both those guys have a great talent. They work well together. Greg Lansing did a good job of spacing them on the floor to make sure they weren't, walking over each other's games. So a lot of excitement about what those guys have the capability to do.